everybody, this is Dr. Chase Hayden along with Dr. Aaron Chapa. Today we're going to answer your questions on how to get more energy. So stick around, we've got a lot of great things where we discuss how you can get 13 hours out of your 10-hour day. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around. We're glad that you want to find out how you can get more energy in your day. Dr. Aaron Chapa and myself frequently get asked how we can get more energy, how we can produce more, how we can be more active, how we can just spend the quality time that we want with our family, with our kids, with our jobs. Basically more energy, and who doesn't want that? So today I'm going to ask Dr. Aaron a couple of questions. We're going to try and get to the bottom of what he does in his practice to be able to help his patients to thrive in the energy department, to be able to accomplish their goals throughout the day in and day out. What is the number one thing that I could do starting today in my life without going to a doctor or anything to just try and get more energy in my life?
It's water. You know, I have a book that I always reference in the back of my office, and it's called The Body's Many Cries for Water. And it's 437 pages on story after story after story of rehydration and how people are just walking around dehydrated, and it's because, number one, they're not putting enough water in their body. Number two, the fluids that they are putting in their body wind up dehydrating their body and robbing them of nutrition, of minerals.
So the first thing you're saying, step one, more water.
More water.
But let's say, for example, I wake up and I drink, a cup of coffee, or I go to, my favorite coffee joint or something and have some of that. Does that affect the water intake that I have to do the rest of the day? Because you said that we drink stuff all day and it may not be as good for us as we want.
So, I've been in practice almost 10 years, and I want patients to not drink coffee. I would like them to be off of sodas. But understanding that people are going to be people, and they're creatures of habit. They're going to be doing their patterns to do what they've always done, because I've learned that people never do what they want to do. They only do what they know how to do.
Okay.
And so they learn how to basically just get through their day. When you consume, say, coffee has the ability to dehydrate the body very rapidly of minerals. It preoccupies the minerals in the body so that the minerals are being used to do something else than to give you energy.
Okay, so you're saying the first thing is if we're drinking coffee or something like that, it may displace mineral usage or mineral utilization in the body, which in turn means we have to drink even more water?
We have to drink even more water that we're already not drinking enough in the first place. Does
the same thing apply with things like tea or alcohol or sodas or things like that as well, or is that just an isolated event with coffee?
No, it is more concentrated with coffee because it's primarily caffeine, but it is also sodas. It's also juice. It's also alcohol. And so we have to be mindful of, hey, I'm putting these other substances in my body. I need to make sure that I am putting in enough water to get through my day to counteract those other substances.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, you're saying step one, no questions asked. If someone was fatigued and tired and walked into your office and said, Dr. Chapa, help, you're going to say, start by drinking more water. So in that case, if I know I need to increase my water today, what's the general rule that I would look for how much water consumption should I get?
Great question.
I'm 5'9", 185 pounds. What water should I drink?
So 1 liter, that's 32 ounces per 50 pounds of body weight. If you throw in exercise on top of that, you got to drop in another 16 to 32 ounces of water.
Because I'll be sweating it off or urinating more frequently or something you're saying.
That's right.
Okay.
Which, when you dehydrate, your body becomes more toxically concentrated. If the volume of water in your body goes down, your toxic concentration
goes up, of course. So that reminds me of like in 5th grade when you learn these little phrases about reducing, recycling, reusing or whatever, and they say the solution to pollution is dilution.
Yeah.
But it sounds like to me that if your toxic burden inside of you is getting too high, you just need to dilute it down by adding more water. And that allows us to work better with our kidneys and our livers and our skin and our hair and our brain.
Nailed it.
So we're dehydrated, so our toxic burdens are up. We become more sluggish, more dysfunctional, more symptomatic. Well, if I'm summarizing everything we've talked about so far, you're saying patient walks in, they want more energy.
Yeah.
Step one, we want to increase more water. By increasing our water, we dilute the toxic burdens in our body, which allows our body the potential for doing more with what it currently has.
Correct.
The general rule that you would start with and then modify accordingly would be about 1 liter of water per 50 pounds of body weight.
Nailed it.
As a 185-pound guy, I'm doing 3.5 to 4 liters of water a day is what you would recommend.
Correct.